Hey Taurus, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jim, and yes, I am back, y'all. Thank y'all so much for riding it out with me for February, y'all. I was super duper uber uber luper duper 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 tired. Overexerted myself, didn't take care of myself, had personal things going on, so I needed to take a rest. So I'm back again. I am now accepting personal readings. I have openings for next Saturday and Sunday. This week, I don't read during the middle of the week. I only read on Saturdays and Sundays and occasional Mondays and Fridays, depending on when I'm off. So please keep that in mind when scheduling a visit. I always think I'm at work. Scheduling an appointment with me. I'm using a new deck. Let me show you. It is the Housewives Tarot, and then I will be drawing an oracle card or wisdom for healing cards. And this card is by, I should have said it in the other videos, Caroline Miss or Mice, MYSS. I like these cards. They end up resonating very well. I use the Housewives Tarot because they are straight to the point, no holds bar. Some of the interpretations of the cards, whereas in the Rider Waite, they can lead to multiple connotations. This one is always usually around the same, you have one connotation of the card. And so there's a clear detailed depiction of it on the picture. So you really can't depict it any other way. I'm reading this on February the 22nd. And this is the full moon in Virgo. There's a strong need I feel. And I've been led to do this. There's a strong need to use these decks to put in what needs to be eliminated, to show you what's coming up, show you where there can be improvement, because that's what Virgo is always looking to improve something, and make things better and be more grounded. So that's what this is talking about. There's a reason why I use these cards, because there's no ifs, ands, or buts with these cards, more so than what I've been seeing. And they've been resonating pretty well. I've been using them in actual readings. For those who are able to get in, if you are Aries, and I read for you, I can't remember if I did an Aries. I think I did. This is the deck that I was using when I did the call-in with Simply Love. So here we go. And thank y'all for supporting that. That was cool. Let's see. Aries. This is a general reading, sun, moon, and rising. All right, y'all. Not Aries. I'm sorry. Whoop, Taurus. I hope I didn't say Aries. I think I said Taurus. Y'all, please forgive me. This may have some special significance for people who are Aries, a Taurus, Aries cusp or something. I don't know. A little bit of residual Aries energy coming in. Taurus. Sun, rising, Taurus. All right, what's going on in the center? The heart of the matter right now, King of Cups. You're having a better understanding of what's going on, what's been going on. Like you can really you at a point now that you really can see through the deception. You're intuitively, you're on point right now. Your intuition has been increasing. I can say that. I have a Taurus as a best friend, and her intuition is like off the train right now. What's up, girl? What's up, Celeste? You already know who you is, who you be. Yeah. So yeah, definitely getting there. And I feel like for some of y'all, it's I'm not gonna say frightening, but it's something to take getting used to. But you're open to it, and that's why the King of Cups is coming here. You're just kind of letting loose. He's sitting at the bar, I guess, after work, and he's just letting loose, and that's what you're doing. You're letting your intuition guide guide you. What's going on? What's crossing it right now? Let me see which card I feel. Yeah. What's crossing it right now? Is the Ten of Wands. So I feel like some things, just life has been getting in the way. This is kind of similar to Aries. You just got a lot of stuff on your plate. You have a lot of stuff on your plate right now. And so sometimes you definitely have to make sure that you are delegating out responsibilities, because she is overwhelmed. She can't do it all. Okay, I guess she could, but if she has to do all of this and other things, like, it's going to be too much for her. And she's all tangled and discombobulated. It's just too much. She's like, oh my God, what I'm going to do? And she's trying. And I feel like that's y'all, because y'all are try, and just try to take on everything. But I feel like that's coming to an end for a lot of you guys. And what I will say too, it's okay to just throw all the shit down every now and then. That's what the King of Cups does. He puts his little troubles away by he taking a little sip every now and then. He knows what he's going to take on. He accepts what he takes on, but he knows that he's not going to take on too much. So just be careful not to take on too much. Why this is all happening for you? I feel like something is kind of telling you to to calm down. With the Four of Wands, you are trying to build a solid foundation. You are actually, what I feel is that you are being built up right now. Like, you have been almost like a rebirth in a sense, trying to get things back right. Like, I feel with the mops, you're trying to get things clean and expand. And you are expanding intuitively. It's time for you to relax a little bit, Taurus. What's been going on in the past, you're understanding it now. I feel like things have just been going kind of whirlwind and moving, and you just been really tired. It's very swift energy. Really haven't had time to calm down, and things have started to calm down. You're laying back, you're chilling, you're good. But there's like, oh, okay, there's a need for you to want this. This may not be going on so much. It may be, but I feel like there's a need for you to just keep busy, because you're trying to, you know, you have plans that you're trying to accomplish and goals, and you want things to hurry up and come together. But I feel like it's telling you, like, stop for a minute. And you know, you always want to be doing something. Busybody, busy, but you're taking on, I feel like you're taking on too much. There's a lot of energy, and you got 3 wands in here already. Now, what's going on in the present moment for you, Taurus, is again the moon, a deepening of intuition. If you haven't been dreaming, you're going to start dreaming. I feel like some of you, it's like because you had all this energy going on, you really hadn't had like good nights of sleep. You're going to be getting sleeping very, very well. Pay attention to your dreams, Taurus. Your dreams have a lot of answers for you right now. A lot of my women Tauruses, I feel like you've been very emotional lately. And this, it ties into with the King of Cups. This could be a woman or a woman or a male, but especially for my females right now, what's going on presently, may have some menstrual issues, female issues going on. I feel like it really has to do with revolving around, I don't know if this is too much, but I'm just telling y'all, we all grown here. You know that women have periods, and they have issues involving their womb. I feel like some women may have some issues involving their womb, especially, I think I got that for Pisces too. Very emotional, very up and down right now. And what I feel is only because like that portal to the spirit realm is being opened up for you, to you at a deeper level. And I feel like it's been trying to get there, but you haven't been allowing it to open up. And so now you're allowing it to open up, and you're understanding the world at a deeper level, because the moon talks about your dreams. It talks about what goes on in the subconscious, and that it's being, a lot of things are being revealed to you in ways that you are not used to them being revealed to you. Very subtle ways, synchronistic, I think that's the word. Yep. Type of events have been happening to you, and you've been like, maybe in the past, if you hadn't paid any attention to it, like now you're paying attention to it, and you're like, oh man, damn, wait, like your intuition is really, really deepening right now, which is, I mean, I always feel like when your intuition deepens, that's a good thing, because it helps it, you use that to guide you through. You need your intuition to guide you through, Taurus. And you guys are very practical sometimes, so you're learning how to use that right side of your brain, so that's cool even more. And what's coming up in the near future? The Fool. So what I'm feeling is, because this deepening of this intuition, a lot of this stress is going to be put away by the wayside, because you're now understanding that, you know what, I'm good. I don't need all this. I don't need all that. I'm gonna just go. What's gonna be, and I'm going. I'm just go, and I'm just gonna do. If it can't fit in this pocketbook, then hell, I don't need it. I'll be all right. I'm gonna be taken care of, and that's that's a very good positive way to feel. And you feeling passionate about it. You understand there's room for growth. You're taking the very minimum with you. You want to feel very light when you go off on this journey. You definitely going to be starting new projects. Definitely going to be I feel like for some of you guys, like what you need to be getting rid of, like you're going to be going through your house, getting rid of stuff. I don't need this. I don't need that. If you've been like, you have hoarder tendencies, you like to hold on to stuff. You don't have time. You don't have time, because you're realizing this stuff has been holding you up. It has been holding you up. You can't do it all the more. Like, you know what? I'm not about to be raking this yard anymore. You know what? You could do a rake this yard. Like, I'm not doing all of that anymore. You're eliminating a lot of things out of your life as well, along with some other people under this moon. Well, starting under this moon, going into March. I really feel like some of y'all been doing it already. Just and a lot of these things that I feel, okay, that ties into what I said about the deepening of the intuition. A lot of y'all are materialistic. If you found yourself to be a little materialistic or concerned about quantity over quality, yes, you are not worrying about that so much. You're worrying about the value of things. You want these are just for my people, and you know who you are, who like to shop. Like, you're not worrying about that no more. I feel like some of y'all, if you haven't been going to a thrift shop, you're gonna start going to a thrift shop. You're gonna be trying to find ways to do things that's unconventional or unorthodox in your own mind. You're feeling a lot freer as well. You're just gonna be letting loose. Ooh, this came out. Look at that. The Tower. And this all again ties into, this is what's going on with you and how you're feeling. Like your world is, you may feel like your world is crumbling in a sense, but what is happening is it's the shed of the ego death. That goes exactly what I said about the Fool. When you're letting go of like materialistic ways, and you're being guided towards more a spiritual way of life, a deepening of your intuition, is because of everything that you built up on was built on faulty ground. It was built on a jello mold. How solid is a jello mold? You know, you leave that jello mold up on the banquet table in a banquet room that's 82 degrees. By the time you come back the next day, that jello mold and all that fruit cocktail are going to be all on the floor. You're like, oh my God, my jello mold. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things like you feeling like you really accomplished something, but a good wind will come along. A good fan probably is not, it's gonna wobble, it's shaky. It was shaky anyway. You know? You don't have proper air conditioning in that building, that jello mold is going down the drain. Okay? So that's what you're getting. That's what you're understanding right now. But it comes in so quickly. It's a whole new way of life. You perceive it as a whole new way of life, and it is. You have the food card. You're starting all over again. But this time, the good thing about it is that you're using your intuition to guide you. If you've been using your head, I feel like you've been using your head a lot, and that's okay too. But it has to be in balance. It has to be in balance. You have to have you need to use your intuition. You have to have compassion. You have to have rationality. Rationality. Yeah, you have to be rational. You have to use all of those things. Have to be balanced. It has to be ethical. It has to be all of those things. And so what you're seeing is what the way that you've been thinking, your train of thought, your way of life may not have it may not have had blah blah blah. It may not have been as beneficial to you as you thought it would have been or could be for you. Okay? Looking at your environment and what's going in and around you with family, the Hermit. I feel like that people are kind of feeling you like you're the Hermit. I think people around you, you've been retracting from folks. But you know, I feel like your circle's okay with it. They know that you're just going through some stuff, and it's all right. Nothing there. They know that you're going to emerge after a while anyway. You may the few people who you have told what's been going on with you, they understand. Those are the ones that are important to you anyway. So, excuse me, you're undergoing a spiritual awakening right now. Excuse me, a deeper level of a spiritual awakening, and you're being downloaded with a lot of more information that you're going to need later on to help you regarding any like I feel like you have some major decisions to come up, and these decisions will be made through your intuition, which is something that's not natural to you right now. But it will become second nature to you. Whereas you maybe, and what I feel for some of you guys, like you all may, if you maybe you've had it, but you didn't listen to it. Now you're going to be listening to it. So it comes off like you have a deepening of it. And it's not a deepening. It's just that now that you've accepted, you do have, everybody's intuitive. Everybody's intuitive. Some people are more attuned to it than others. And I feel like, you know, for my Taurians who didn't give as much credit to it, they will be. It's like the universe is making you do so. And it's making you get rid of some things that keep your mind cluttered, because your mind has been cluttered for a little minute. You had a lot of stuff going on. You really need some time to be on your own to process some things. Hopes, wishes, and fears. I'm not saying fears. I just want hopes and wishes. Hopes and wishes for the Taurians. Oh, I like this card right here. I don't know what this is. Again, rest. Restoration. You need rest, my babies. You've been moving fast, trying to build. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But every now and then you have to rest. Okay? Take time for yourself. Practice self-care. Sit in the bathtub. Soak. Go for a walk. Go to the spa. Read a book. whatever you need to do to to de-stress, because energetically you are going through a lot. Like I said earlier, you're being downloaded with a lot of information, and your whole perception of I feel like love, life, relationships, a lot of those things have changed for you guys. What you want out of life, where you're trying to go now. And for some, especially my women Tauruses, I feel like a lot of this is tied to issues of your womb. You may be, even some of you guys are even what you're going to notice as your intuition starts to open, a lot of repressed feelings are going to be coming out for you. And you're gonna be forced to deal with these things, inner child issues as well. Things that you thought that you had dealt with, they're going to be coming back again. Sorry. So let's see what the outcome is. Outcome is the Seven of Wands. Getting it right. Making it right. Scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing till to get as clean as you want it to be. Trying to make yourself, trying to develop a new you. Okay? Getting yourself back on track. I feel like while this, take advantage of this energy, because it's interesting. Right there in the past, in the near past, within the past 2 weeks to a month, you had a lot of energy going on, and I feel like it's built up to right now. But it's telling you with the moon right now to get some rest. You need to rest up because it's about to start back again. This crazy energy that you have is it's about to get a little it's about to start back again, and you need to be prepared and get as much done out the way as you can now, for when the new energy starts to come in again. Because now it's like you made a complete circle, or revolution with the Seven of Wands here, where you had the Eight of Wands in the past. You're back at a seven. Like that's what I feel or see, a circle. And so that's why the universe is telling you to take this rest time right now, because it's about to be back on and popping, and there's not going to be time for just dilly-dallying. So if there's things that you can get rid of right now, or jobs that you can delegate to other people, you need to do that. Take some time for yourself. Really take some time for yourself. Raspberry leaf tea for my women who've been having some moon cycle issues. And even evening primrose. Though that I'm just telling you what I hear. Evening primrose. Oh, okay. Vitamin D has been coming up in a lot of my readings, y'all. That's crazy. Vitamin D could be just through sun or supplements, but vitamin D, red raspberry leaf tea, or red raspberry tea, and I forgot whatever I said before. Shoot. I can't remember, y'all. That's just so crazy. I remember what I said and then it just dropped out of my head. But y'all can go back and rewind it because I know I already said it. So, definitely pay attention to that. I will say, Taurus, please pay attention to the new moon that's coming in on the 8th. Use that time, that energy, to manifest what you want to come in right now. Not what, yeah, what you're trying to accomplish, because you're in a good mode to get things done, and I feel like you need to utilize that energy. So make sure you write down your intentions, and just make sure you take a break, y'all, because it's about to start back up again. But it's not going to be as intense as it was. Um, but you still need to have a plan and be prepared for what's coming in. Because what I feel is you really about to be, you're turning into somebody that you never thought that you would be, not in a bad way, but I feel the world is your oyster, is what I'm hearing. So when you're taking on the energy of the Fool and the Seven of Wands, it's like there's a strong determination to get it right and do right. Okay. And with that, it's going to take energy and manpower, and you need to rest yourself up, because right now I feel like you're tired. Okay, you're tired and you need to rest, and you just need to sit down and chill for a minute. Allow your body to rest. Don't overexert yourself. All right, women, look up your issues for your wound healing. You know, yoni eggs do work. I use them. They're cool. I don't know if there's too much information, but hell, we family, so whatever. So yeah, you may want to look into that as well. So thank y'all so much, Tauruses. I love y'all. If you want a personal reading, hit me up in my email, and all of my information is in my description box. Thank you. Bye bye.